Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 9th. This week, you start off with the Six of Spades. Six of Spades is a good card. It's a card of building momentum in something. Could be a relationship, could be finances, could be work, business, anything. So anywhere where you've been working on something, you could start to see things like moving forward and then continue to go that way, but even get faster and better. So it does take its time. It does take a little bit of time, but things are moving forward under a Six of Spades. That's the good news. It's also a card of like fate coming in. So a lot of you could have like very fated events, like a lot of things that are like outside your control that are just meant to happen. So I mean, this is like meeting somebody at the right place at the right time who helps you in your business, or meeting the perfect person to marry. It's like that extreme. So it's a really good card for that. It's also a card of like instant karma. So definitely like watch the things that you do. Don't gossip this week or anything like that, because if you do, it's going to come right back to you with this card. You can be sure of that, and quickly as well. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts. So a lot, again, strengthening the love thing. A lot of you could have love coming in if you're looking for it, especially, and that which would be nice. But this can also be your mother or somebody giving you motherly like advice under this card. This card comes up a lot for people in readings, and I'll tell them that, and then they'll email me back like later in the week and say, oh, somebody at work gave me advice just like my mother. Sounded exactly like my mother, and, it was good advice. So if somebody gives you advice that maybe your mother would give, it sounds weird, but definitely listen to it. Very important under this card. And this card can also indicate marriage as well. So there's definitely like a marriage vibe going on now in the energy in general. So I say that, if you've been in a long-term relationship or something, or you're planning on getting married, there's definitely a lot of that type of energy now available to people. So be open to that if you want to be. Next, you have the Five of Spades. Five of Spades in a lot of ways is a card of needing to take more risks, needing to do more risky things. Sometimes this card will come up when we're like trying something new and it's like not working out, like we're not moving forward, we're not getting results like we need to. And this card says like try something new and risky, or just try something new. It's a card of like trying something you've never tried before. So again, there's like a little bit of fear attached to it. Usually it's not like overwhelming fear. So usually it's something you can very easily overcome, but it's usually a little bit of fear of trying something new. Maybe you've been doing the same thing over and over again, the old way, but maybe there's a new technique. And sometimes under this card, we can definitely be a little bit resistant, but it's definitely a card of like needing to open up to that. It's also a card of like needing to take a vacation. So like a lot of you could just need to take a break, need to take a vacation, go somewhere, get away, and do something new. What's interesting also is this can be a card that represents coming off of a divorce. So it's like you've already been divorced. If you're not, then don't worry about it. It's not saying you're going to get divorced. It's just a card of like coming off of one and needing to kind of like take time to rebuild after that. Next, you have the Ace of Hearts. Ace of Hearts is a very good card of new beginnings. So a lot of you new beginnings, new love for sure. So love is definitely on the table for you this week. It can be the card of wanting love as well in a more extreme way, like really having that feeling for love and wanting it. But it's also, like I said, a card of new beginnings. I always say I meditate on this card, and I always see like a heart melting with like a fresh heart underneath. So it's a very like new, refreshing type of energy under this card. Very good card. Really like to see it. And finally, Three of Spades. Watch your health this week, definitely. Three of Spades is a card that doesn't say anything bad's going to happen to you, but it definitely wants you to watch your health. It says, make sure to take care of yourself, get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water, the usual under this card, just so you don't get sick. But definitely there's not much going on for you, I'd say, this week, as far as the cards are concerned. But, I mean, other than definitely a lot of love and finally maybe some forward movement as well. So, actually, that could be a lot. So, thank you for watching and enjoy the week.